guys, so welcome to my channel. So in this video I'm going to tell you about Venus through houses in D9 chart. I was thinking of making this video from a very long time, but I was not able to make it, so finally I decided that I will make it today. And then finally I decided that I will make it today. So I am making it now, and before it, please subscribe my channel, follow me on Instagram to stay connected. If you want to take my personal consultation, so please check the link below, okay? So yesterday I posted about Punarvasu Nakshatra Pada 3, the karmas as are described in Karma Vipak Samhita, okay? I was just going through the book. I have not started reading it properly. I've just started it. And Punarvasu Pada 3 is my nakshatra, so I was more curious to read about it first than any other thing, so I read it. Then I thought of sharing it with other people. They might resonate with whatever I'm sharing, so I shared, and people were asking me to post about other nakshatras as well. So as I will read and as I will go through and as I will learn to interpret it, I will post about other nakshatras as well, okay? So stay tuned. So as I have already told that D9 chart is the chart that tells about your destiny, your later part of your life, the true nature of the planets, okay? They will deny or not deny. They will give the fruits or they will not give the fruits. So that's why D9 chart is very important to understand and to read. D9 chart also tells about your karmas you are bringing from the past life and the fruits of the karmas. The fruits that you are going to face after marriage, basically after the D9 chart gets activated according to your past life karma. One more thing I want to tell you is that a person has lived many lives, and a person has so much big karmic baggage that it is not possible to pay off that karma in one birth, okay? Depending upon what was the condition of the person in his previous birth, what he was thinking, what was his desire, according to that desire he will pay off the karmas of the previous births. So in one life we pay many karmas. That is called prarabdha karma, which cannot be changed, okay? So that's why every planet will tell a different karma, okay? So that's why it is very important to read and understand this thing properly. Venus is the planet that is the base of D9 chart, okay? Venus placement is very important to determine if a person is going to get married, what kind of married life the person will have. We get married for love, okay, because we need a soulmate. So Venus placement will tell if we will have love in the relationship, if our spouse is going to love us, how romantic the spouse will be. Okay, and also Venus represents luxuries and money, so it also tells about what money you are going to get from the marriage. It also tells about the features of your spouse, the characteristics of your spouse. Okay, so Venus placement is so important in this part. Now, if your Venus is placed in first house, so it means that you are bringing really a good karma from your past life, but you know, it shows that you need a partner with whom you can really feel comfortable. Okay, you desire love from marriage, okay? It also shows that you even desire wealth and status from your partner, okay? Not only love. If Venus is exalted here, it shows that you don't care about that material love. You just need a spiritual partner for that spiritual love, okay, that you're looking for. So Venus in first house is going to give you luxuries, love from marriage. Okay, that is your desire. But if other planets are not supporting, Venus in first house also shows that you will not be ready to face the difficulties in marriage. Okay, you will not like it. You will want to have that smooth going marriage. Okay, you will not like that your partner shouts on you. You will not like that your partner denies your wants. So Venus in first house also denotes this thing as well. But Venus in first house is really a good placement for having a romantic love marriage. But other planetary placements are also important. If Venus is conjunct with Ketu in first house or is aspected by Ketu, then it shows that the person has experienced love in the past life. Okay, and in this life the person is not too much into the relationships and love. Okay, depending upon the position we're going to see. And one more thing, Ketu also represents gaining the experience in this life, because Ketu represents the beginning of something, as it is ruling the Ashwini Nakshatra. So if your Venus goes in Ashwini Nakshatra, it means that you have to gain the experience in love. So you will go through some relationship issues at first. If it is in Magha Nakshatra, then it shows that you don't need to demand too much from your partner. If it goes in Mula Nakshatra, it shows that you don't need to be attached too much to your partner, and you should not trust wrong people in your life. Okay, now if Venus goes in second house, so Venus in second house promises wealth because it's Venus' own sign. Also, it shows that in this marriage the person will gain a lot and will also be interested in having the material pleasures. Okay, the person will also have a good sexual life unless and until Venus is afflicted. Okay, if Venus is not afflicted, then name, fame, money, everything is promised for you. It is a good placement to be, but it sometimes creates differences between you and your in-laws. If Venus is debilitated here, it shows that the person will be too much focused on wealth, because debilitated planet shows that we need to gain experience regarding that planet. So at first Venus will do mistakes and learn only slowly and slowly, but it also shows that you are going to be a really creative person. You or your spouse will really be creative, highly creative, because Venus in Virgo gives that perfection that is needed in creativity. If Venus is in Hasta, then they can be so much good in drawing, because that requires perfection. If your Venus goes in third house, it actually gives you a lot of relationships, or it makes the person flirty. Okay, like they love to have friends, like they love to make friends with opposite sex people, and they enjoy life. Okay, it's also possible that your spouse be your friend. The person loves creative things a lot, and Venus alone is not going to decide about a marriage. But the only thing Venus does is that the person is really enjoys the things of love and luxuries, and loves to talk about love. Okay, a bit of flirty. But sign also is important here. If Venus is exalted, the person will love to have friends who are spiritual, basically. He love to communicate about that divine kind of love, that true love. Okay, now if Venus is in fourth house, it is really amazing placement, because Venus gets directional strength here. It also shows you are very particular about the person you have to marry in your life. Your spouse is going to bring a lot of wealth in your life. Your spouse will bring luxuries and a very good home, will love to decorate the home. But see the sign as well, okay? But you need to see the afflictions as well, or the sign Venus is placed. If Venus is unafflicted in a good sign, or even in the Nakshatra, it shows that you will get that luxuries and wealth and money, okay, from your partner. And Venus in a fourth house also makes the native loves to decorate home, okay. Now if Venus is in fifth house, so it shows very high chances of having love marriage, okay. It also shows that you and your spouse will really love each other, will have a romantic relationship, very creative, very artistic relationship. You or your spouse can also be, okay. You like that love that is basically shown in the movies. You love to enjoy and have that deep love, okay, that romance, dating. So even if you get older, you will have that love in your marriage, okay. But it also brings fame after marriage. If Venus is in sixth house, it shows that you have taken some debt from your past life from your partner. You have to pay it in this life. Marriage becomes the part of the karma of the native, okay. If Venus, basically is exalted, the person is not really going to care about getting married, okay. If Venus is debilitated here, then the person may face a lot of issues, because Venus wants to give the native a kind of experience, okay. So if Venus is in Scorpio, then it confirms that karma, the sin performed by you to your partner in the past life, okay. Exalted Venus shows you may face some issues in your spiritual journey, or even finding your true love. So you have to wait, and then you will find your true love, okay. If Venus is in seventh house, so of course you are going to get a beautiful partner, a good looking partner, a very talented and romantic partner. But it also shows that your partner may demand too much love from you, okay. Your partner will be someone who will not like to quarrel or fight with you, or be rude to them, okay. Your partner will not like it. And it also shows Karka Bhav Nashi, so sometimes it really delays the marriage, okay. Because Venus has to takes times to realize that it has to give the fruits of the seventh house. So this is what it shows, okay. But it may give many relationships in the past. If Venus is in eighth house, so the person wants to enjoy that deep romance, but doesn't like to reveal that thing to others, okay. That love is really hidden from this world. And it also shows good relationship with in-laws, good in-laws. And it also shows that the person is becomes introvert. The person can have a good sexual life. The person can also be interested in occult and mysticism, okay. The person is a romantic person, and the person may fall in love with someone that the person cannot reveal or tell that person, okay. I mean to say that you are in love with someone, but you cannot tell that person that you are in love with that person, because you don't have that confidence, maybe to express your love to them, or because of some other issues you are not able to tell that person that you love them, okay. Now if Venus is in ninth house, so it is so great placement if you want to marry someone from other country. It shows a very deep love for other culture, knowledge, wisdom, and also the person can have spouse from other country. The person may have to travel to other place to meet his or her spouse, okay. It's a good placement, and it also shows that like a rise of luck after marriage. But Venus Nakshatra is also very important. If Venus goes in Aquarius sign here, it shows the spouse will be really detached. One more thing, if Venus is in Aquarius sign, it makes the spouse really practical and also not be very attached. It also shows a logical relationship with the spouse. If Venus is in 10th house, it shows that you may meet your partner, your love in your workplace. You want to have that kind of work where you can enjoy, where you are creative. You don't like to work long hours. Okay, you are a dreamy and a creative person. Okay, now if it gives a spouse who is also creative and both may enjoy working together, it is a good placement of Venus. Okay, rise of career after marriage. You may have more females at your workplace. Okay, now if it is in Aquarius or in 11th house, so you will gain a lot of wealth after marriage. Okay, you may have contact with opposite sex people more. Okay, you may gain friends. You may also gain followers on social media if you want to have so. And you also have that kind of desire that after marriage your spouse should fulfill your desires. So yes, your spouse will help you to fulfill your desires. It also can give you love marriage. Okay, now if Venus is in Pisces or in the 12th house, so it shows that you are a person who doesn't really care about how you look. Okay, you are more lost in your own world. You will have a good bed pleasures, but you want that kind of love where you are able to touch the person's soul. Okay, not about the body but about the soul. You will also develop a huge interest for foreign elements or spirituality. Okay, and your spouse may bring a lot of changes in your life, but it may also shows that you may have to face some losses in your after your marriage because of some of the past life karmic debts. But that love for spiritual things, for nature, will all be definitely be there. I hope you really enjoyed the video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next video. Bye bye.